Welcome back to episode 2 of the Department of Nerds podcast. I'm Dave. There's Storm. There's the Mexican, Omar. Drinking
Cheers.
once again. Cheers. You know what? We're going to go. I need a beer. I feel like since you are now drinking on the second episode, are you going to drink every episode?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So today we're going to talk about Morbius and the roads that could lead down.
All of them.
So much happened in that fucking trailer. You've got 2 pages of notes there, Storm?
Yeah, I was making sure that's what I had. Yeah, 2 of them.
All right, well, what's your
Like
first
one
note?
more than usual.
What's your first
First
note?
note is he has a blood disease. It literally says blood disease.
Talk about this blood disease. I'm going to grab a beer.
I don't know what he... Nice crack.
Thanks.
He'll edit that out.
No.
No, he won't.
Jesus Christ. We just need to wait for him to come back. He does all this shit anyways.
Not really.
He brings up points and we just ramble on.
This is a good point.
I see. I thought so.
He
But-
brings up the bullet points, and then we just go, and then we get him started down the rabbit hole.
Dave, we didn't talk about a single thing, so we're
I
still on blood
figured
disease.
not. All right, so pretty much so he's a fucking vampire. And really the only points I want to talk about that I'm interested in are how this is going to affect the MCU. Which we see it in various parts of this whole thing. One thing that stood out to me was the whole Bat thing and how they tied that connection to Batman.
Oh, the bats swirling up and
Yeah,
shit?
and I was reading the comments on the original video we watched, and one guy said Robert Pattinson stopped playing a vampire to go play Batman. Jared Leto stopped playing Joker, the Batman villain, to go play a vampire. So it's kind of like almost a role reversal situation there. I thought that was kind of funny. But the way they're leading this movie and the way they broke it down toward the end of that video we watched was we've got Scorpion, Vulture, Carnage, Shocker, and the potential for 2 others.
You have Rhino, who was in the Garfield one, unless they don't carry that over.
They're not. I don't see, and that's where I want to get into that here in a little bit. But I'm talking about what we've seen so far through the MCU and the Sony universe. There's 4 people right there, possibly a 5th if you count Morbius as becoming a bad guy.
Yeah.
There's 5 right there for a different variation of the Sinister Six.
I said they'd have to have Doc Ock. He's just iconic as shit.
Yeah, but they've done that just like they did that before. Because the original Sinister Six, if I'm not mistaken, was Vulture, Vulture, Electro, Lizard, Doc Ock, Rhino, and somebody else. Green Goblin.
Yeah.
The only one that has been significant through this is Vulture. He's the only one that carried over. If you look, they're not using past villains from the old Spider-Man movies. We've never seen Shocker before live action, but we've seen Electro. We saw a very shitty rendition of Rhino. We have seen Dr. Octopus. We've seen Lizard. And we've seen a very, very, very horrendous version of Venom. What is that? Oh, Rabbit Hole. Yeah, well, look at this, dude. Look at that video we watched.
I said blood disease and then gone.
Blood disease. I don't even care.
That's what the second page was. The second page just said rabbit hole.
Oh.
No, the second page is actually this.
Oh, that's
Third
page 3?
Is rabbit hole.
That's page 3. My bad. So, who are they going to get for the 6th member? Because right now we're looking at Scorpion, Carnage, Vulture, Shocker, and possibly Morbius. That's 5. Who's the 6th?
I mean, they still haven't introduced any of the.
Is Mysterio dead?
We don't really know that.
We don't, which is where all this ties in together and really sends us. They're fucking our minds right now because they did 3 things that tied MCU and Sony's original Spider-Man.
See,
They
here's the thing. I
used
don't
the
think we're
cover of
going
the
to
Spider-Man video game, just flipped it as the graffiti on the wall, and Murderer, based on J. Jonah Jameson from the end of Far From Home, after he allegedly killed Mysterio. And then Vulture shows up, and he was the bad guy in Spider-Man Homecoming, which was an MCU movie.
They were both in the jail at the same time.
Exactly. And and Vulture's in jail with Scorpion.
So I did read one article that said about they actually mentioned using the old Spider-Man image, and part of it was it's very possible that it's a licensing thing.
Possible, but I mean, is it really though? Because they're using the villain from the Tom Holland version.
Well, it does say in association with Marvel.
That too, because
it might be one of those weird things where they can't use Spider-Man in their villain movies, because remember they didn't use Spider-Man and Venom, and if you're going to use them, that's a hell of a movie to use them in.
I mean, I think the next one would be just for the simple fact that Carnage is so powerful, and Venom is an anti-hero.
Right, but at the same time, what are they calling it? The lethal protector version. That's the story arc they're using for Venom.
Sure.
Here's my thought: what if somehow Eddie Brock turns bad and he's the 6th member with an alive Mysterio?
I don't know.
Or we do get Morbius as the bad guy, and we get an alive Mysterio, and we've got Spider-Man and Venom teaming up.
Anyways, as a child, he gets a rare blood disease.
He just told you to shut the fuck up.
All right, go ahead, Storm. Let's hear your thoughts.
Well, why does it matter? Because I'm going to say 2 things off of this, and then
I'm waiting.
Should I even start?
Say your 2 things. Say your 2
it.
things. Let's go.
He's got a rare blood disease that basically gives him MS and cripples him, but he's also a super genius. But in that trailer, it said that might have been his mentor from the comics, the old dude.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know that or no?
We don't know that.
That movie was actually back a few months back when the trailer first dropped.
We don't know that. But I'm doing a little research right now.
I can't remember what they said his name was.
I can't either. However, your boy just found a plot leak.
Did you now?
Sure did.
So in other words, spoiler alert.
Maybe.
For the possible one person that might end up watching this.
Okay. All right. So I've got a couple of spoilers here. So we see in the trailer that Morbius is walking out wearing a jumpsuit from prison.
Yeah. Past the murderer sign.
One of his the inmates in there is in San Quentin.
Oof.
Is Adrian Toomes. Also, you see Matt Gargan. Also, this sets up for Venom and Carnage. Because during the breakout,
Carnage gets out.
yes. So this opens up a lot of doors.
So you basically have 3 people. Well, Carnage was quarantined off pretty much, but you have 3 people in the same prison who were originally part of the Sinister Six, or could be rather.
Could be.
So there's at least Scorpion and Vulture who are in cahoots.
Yep. Carnage, I don't think was part of the original Sinister Six.
I don't think they're going to stay true to it. I think they're going to say, "Fuck it, just here you go." Because I think he's going to get, like, he's not going to die in Venom 2, I don't think. I think they're going to keep him around because he's such an iconic character.
They better. But that's for another show.
So Marvel says, hold my beer.
Rabbit hole, Dave.
So I will say this. I did find out some more info. When they broke down that video, you see Tyrese Gibson. He's playing the CIA agent Simon, who in the comics is going after all the basically horror type villains. You saw the gauntlet that he was wearing on his arm?
Mm-hmm.
It is mentioned that the gauntlet's from Oscorp. So there's a lot of shit going down in this movie that is going to tie into a lot of other stuff.
Well, finally they're acknowledging Oscorp, though.
Yes.
In this Spider-Man MCU.
Which, if they do this, they may have Harry Osborn and Peter Parker meet while Peter's at college, not high school.
I don't know, man. They've done it, the Green Goblin, fucking twice already. I don't know if they do it again.
No, but there is a chance for the Hobgoblin.
Yeah.
They haven't done that yet. So, we'll see.
So, there's another thing from that video. He, in the comics, he bit Blade and, gave him all the things of a vampire, but none of the disadvantages and shit.
Right.
Is that how that really came to be? I've watched the Blade movies, but not, constantly in depth.
It never happened in the Blade movies. However, at the end of Blade 1, there was a potential for the Blade 2 villain to be Morbius.
Deleted scene.
It was it was a deleted post-credit scene that they just decided to scrap altogether for the second movie's plot. But it was supposed to be Morbius standing up on a rooftop, basically watching Blade while he was talking to Homegirl.
Yeah, when she tells him he's still on the clock, he was supposed to be in the background.
Right. So I am. I'm very iffy on if Blade's even going to show up in this just yet. But I wouldn't be surprised when they tie the MCU universe into the Spider-Man Sonyverse and all that comes together with the multiverse and the Sinister Six and all that crap, that Blade doesn't show up and is potentially the end of Morbius somewhere down the road. As long as Jared Leto doesn't become a fucking crybaby again.
What's your thoughts, Omar? Come on, you have something going on. I can see.
Yeah, let's hear it.
No, I've got nothing right now. Actually, I got nothing. I'm kind of because I don't really know anything about Morbius. So for me, it's all right. New movie. Plus, it's not Jared Leto as a Joker, so I'll give it a shot.
Damn. But do we know what that mechanical bullshit thing was whenever he went down to the cave?
I
they
don't
said it could have
know.
been like a shock thing, like how the original comics had it, but I don't think it was.
You talking about on Tyrese?
No, where he cuts his palm and he puts it up to that like device.
Oh
thing in front of him.
yeah.
Like
So they
doorway.
said it was some sort of shock thing. I don't know. It could be. Maybe, I don't know. It's there's so much that's all I'm reading up on it, and all it says is some kind of machine. It doesn't say what kind of machine.
There's not very much info on all this, is there?
Not a lot.
Because I mean, Morbius isn't like really a thing. I didn't really.
He was never really a massive character, but they have overdone so many different characters multiple times within certain films that, I mean, they're probably never going to do Doc Ock again. If they do, it's going to be a little bit down the road. Same thing with Lizard, same thing with Rhino, and same thing with Green Goblin. But
yeah, that's fair.
This, it's fresh, it's new. We've never seen anything on Morbius other than in the comics or in the cartoons. So this is new, it's fresh, and from the trailer, it looks like they haven't fucked it up just yet.
I'd like to end up saying Craven.
They did mention that in the breakdown of the trailer that we watched, that there was a Craven catering service, and that could be for Craven the Hunter. Because all I remember Craven from is the old Spider-Man cartoon from the 90s. I never really got big into him in the comics, but he's potential for the Sinister Six. So, I don't know. This movie is about to open up at least 5 different roads we can go down, and probably will. 1 being the Sinister Six, 2 being the Spider-Verse, a live-action Spider-Verse. Now, Omar, you could be right. That could be a licensing thing, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was a real thing, because there was also something that was broken down that J. Jonah Jameson may be in this movie.
Yeah, because that's where the murder
in the Venomverse
came from.
In Venom, you see that Jameson's son died in that aircraft. So
Don't tell me anything.
J.K. Simmons is supposed to reprise his role completely, and
well, fucking hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But what's up with the book?
Oh, he said your internet's fucked.
Yeah, hey, Storm, your internet is absolutely hot garbage right now.
How about now?
Yeah, he's still.
I mean, you're there, but you're pixelated, and so say what you were gonna say.
Good? Hear me?
Yep.
Okay. The boat stuff, because he said he was on a yacht when he first did this in the comics, and then there's like a 4-second window of a boat where he's just, slashing necks and taking names. Do we have anything on that?
It could be him coming back. I'm not going to sit here and read the whole plot line out to everybody.
Like, you mean coming back from the cave?
Yeah, coming back from the cave.
Okay.
And that's where, that could be it. Don't know. And that's why he ends up, when he's back at the lab, that's why he's in the glass case. I don't know. So,
who was in that video referencing his friend? Not the mentor, but it was like the tall, lanky motherfucker.
That was down at the subway station?
Maybe.
I don't know. There's a lot of unknowns on this, bro.
Because they said a name, but who he was playing, but then I guess he ends up killing him in the end. Because that's when he's like bent over that body.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I do not know.
Oh, Matt Smith plays Crown.
Were you looking at LOXIAS?
Yes. Luis Losses? I don't. Who the fuck that is?
Yep, that one.
That guy.
Yeah. So Crown, I do know, is a big villain from the old comics. That's all I know, though.
How is he just a normal human?
No, I don't think. Not sure. Like I said, there's a lot of unknowns with this movie, and there's a lot of research that I have not done yet. But I'm very much excited to see, and very much excited to see this movie. Very much excited to go down all the rabbit holes.
Let's go down them.
I was trying to, and you got mad at me.
Well, let's go. I'm not mad anymore.
Go for it.
Well, we already went down the Sinister Six rabbit hole. But now we can go down the other rabbit holes of the Spider-Verse. Which, Omar, Okay, go ahead.
Crown suffers from the same rare blood disease as Dr. Morbius. So if he becomes a villain, I'm going to assume that more like he said no to curing him because, it turns you into a damn vampire, and that's probably where the villainy starts.
Now, is this that same kid that was in the background while he was playing chess in the trailer?
I'm not sure. Smith was to be portraying. That's really all it says.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not giving me much.
Okie dokie.
All that he is known as the Crown.
Interesting. I don't know, dude. What do you guys think? I mean, Omar, have you watched a trailer?
I've seen the trailer, but I haven't really watched the breakdown.
Well, the one that I sent in our group chat was the only breakdown that I've actually watched. So,
Gotcha.
I mean, that's only a trailer that's came out. We haven't gotten anything.
Like I said, there hasn't been much info on this.
oh shit. Okay, so another spoiler alert. When he's in prison with Vulture, Adrian Toomes makes a joke about how him getting blipped technically meant he got a shorter sentence. So that lets us know that when Thanos' snap happened, it happened over in this side of the universe too.
Shit.
Yeah, because they share a universe with that Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I just didn't think they'd reference the snap.
Well, it's fuck. They bringing in the fucking bad guys. They're referencing the snap. So now I don't think it's a copyright issue. I think they're setting up for the Spider-Verse. A live action Into the Spider-Verse movie.
I still think it's a copyright issue.
Possibly.
You're killing my dreams, Omar. You need to chill out.
See, if I lower your expectations,
and then to have I know.
I think it because it's still them using the villains. It's not them using.
True. Also, there is a reference to Sinister Six in this.
They're using their Spider-Man. They may very well not have the rights to use Marvel's Spider-Man.
Well, technically, it's Sony's Spider-Man. Marvel had to pay to use him for movies.
And maybe that's part of the agreement. We don't know.
It's true.
The agreement very well could be that Sony could not use their version, the Marvel Sony version of Spider-Man, the Tom Holland version. That'd be a glaring mistake to have. So I don't think it was a mistake either way.
Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. So apparently the trailer itself shows the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but in the actual movie, it shows the Homecoming suit.
Really?
Yes.
Well, that'd be a dead giveaway. I mean, if that's actually in the movie 100%, then it's they're working towards it.
It's happening. But Adrian Toomes, what I'm reading here, spoiler alert, says that he's starting a team and asks Morbius to join, but Morbius declines. So we've got at least 3 potentials for the team, for the Sinister Six: Scorpion, Shocker, and Vulture.
Possibly Carnage.
Possibly, but even though Carnage is a big bad guy, he doesn't play well with others.
Yeah, that's fair. It's pretty fucking crazy.
All right, okay, here's the other thing. What do you think about that breakdown of the Zodiac killer they were talking about?
See, he said he was going to reference it, but I didn't remember him doing it. All right, and so I might have skipped it. I just remember seeing the graffiti.
Sorry, I got distracted. I'm still looking at this plot line. Apparently, there's another spoiler in here I'm going to throw out there. There's a wanted Peter Parker billboard.
Oh. Well, that'd be those 2 things, and like done, son. There's 10 other movies off that one.
You know what I'm saying?
Scene right there, yeah. Who are you talking to over there, Omar? Huh?
Not talking, looking, reading.
Yeah, looking.
Yell at me. Get angry when you're drunk.
Shit's fucking wild, dude. Like, this is setting up for a lot of stuff, man. It's setting up for it's already setting up for 3 different movies.
So here's the thing. Here's what I was going to say, and I had to take a look. So they didn't. Prowler has never been a part of the Sinister Six, but they have introduced his character.
Yes.
That said, the version of the character they introduced seems to be one
watered down.
That wants to back off from that and not stay in that.
Right. But they play as Prowler.
But that said, what happens after the blip?
Donald Glover, do you remember when in Homecoming he spiderwebbed him to the trunk of his car and he said he used the interrogation mode and was real bad at it?
Yeah. Okay.
That was him. That's Aaron Davis, who is Prowler.
The fuck?
He actually mentions that he has. So when he says he wants those weapons off the street because he has a nephew that he's worried about. That's Miles.
Miles Morales.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. So this brings me to another
party,
thing.
pal.
This brings me to another point that makes me think that if they're going to kill one off, it's Tom Holland they kill off.
He still has 2 more movies in his contract.
I didn't say to kill him off this movie, like the next movie.
Now, let's think about this.
But that's only if they go the Into the Spider-Verse route.
Let's think about this. To turn Prowler that bad to be part of the Sinister Six, this version, what if Aaron Davis's brother, the cop, gets caught in the crossfire because of something Spider-Man does, and he's just like, nah, I want Spider-Man to pay. Fuck that. Joins the Sinister Six because obviously they're all out to get Spider-Man.
It's a possibility.
Yeah.
Or something happens to Miles in that universe.
Could be, but I don't think anything's going to happen to Miles.
Or if they really want to just kind of completely throw a twist, Miles' dad is Prowler.
Ooh.
It's their universe. They can do whatever the hell they want to it.
I was about to say, though, but he's the cop.
So?
True.
So am I.
There you go.
Shut the fuck up.
Didn't Aaron Davis's didn't the license plate say Prowler on it? On his car?
I gotta go back and look.
Pretty sure they did. I'm pretty sure they did. The crazy thing is that when I saw Into the Spider-Verse, which was a great movie, the second they introduced Miles' uncle and then they showed Prowler at some point, I was like, damn it, I already know what's happening there.
No, it isn't. It's AMF 1562.
Nope.
Something said Prowler.
No, it's
Can't remember what though.
It's UCSMO1. It stands for. Oh, okay. All right. So I got it right here. It says in Spider-Man Homecoming, the license plate of Aaron Davis reads UCSM01. This stands for Miles Morales' first standalone comic, Ultimate Comics Spider-Man #1.
Neat.
So that's pretty.
They already referenced Miles. I mean, technically they did with him saying, I have a nephew, but then again right there, so.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
Oh, wow. They used a lot of license plates in Spider-Man Homecoming, throwing out different clues. So in Spider-Man Homecoming, you can see a license plate when he's on the boat. It says SM20563. The Vulture's first comic appearance was in Amazing Spider-Man #2, published May 1963.
But I want a license plate to basically tell me, hey, we're getting the Spider-Verse and Tobey Maguire's coming back. That's what I wanted to say.
I think this goes back to the whole thing. I think everything's going to be centered on Multiverse of Madness. I have a feeling that movie's got to have all sorts of like Easter eggs in that one.
Yeah. I mean, fuck it. Let's just do a DC crossover while we're at it.
You stop that.
Bring Harry Potter in the world. Hell, I don't care.
That I'm all right with. That'd be interesting.
Oh, shit. Okay, so I just did a little search on the interwebs.
Oh, on the net.
every Spider-Man movie in development, MCU, villain universe, and animated. So we've got, here we go. All right, I got to start now. Spider-Man 3 is expected in the MCU as early as 2021. Morbius releases this year. Venom gets a sequel in October this year. A lot of villains coming up in various stages. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse has a sequel in development, as well as a female spinoff for Spider-Woman. That doesn't fucking tell me goddamn anything. Sony's 3 Spider-Man universe movies explained. Don't care. Spider-Man 3. What the fuck? Oh, okay. So Spider-Man 3, whether the subtitle uses the word home remains to be seen. I don't care. The plot's unknown, but they're looking for Spider-Man 3 to be the debut of the Sinister Six. Yes, I know, rabbit hole. Morbius in July, Venom October 2nd. Oh, shit. Okay. So allegedly, Silver Sable's showing up.
Silver Sable.
Yeah. So the other movies coming up in Spider-Man's villain series, Night Watch, Silver Sable, and Kraven the Hunter.
Ain't gonna lie, Silver Sable looks like a better version of Canary.
Yeah, there's a lot of things about to go down in this shit, and I'm pretty excited about it. So, anyway, any more thoughts on this?
On the actual topic or one of the holes?
Both. Do you think at any point the Sinister Six will be involved in an Avengers movie?
No.
Really?
I don't think. I think they're going to keep it contained. It's one of those things that's traditionally Spider-Man.
I mean, I get it, but also there are crossover characters from Spider-Man where they helped with the Sinister Six, because Blade and Spider-Man had some stuff going on, which Blade and Doctor Strange had stuff going on. So you could,
even with phase 4, it's not going to happen anytime soon, I don't think. Just for the simple fact they already have it out, based pretty roughly of what movies and whatnot's dropping. And I don't know. Would I want to see it? Fuck yeah, who won it? But I just don't think it's plausible right now.
I think until the movie drops, people actually see what else they throw in there. No one's gonna have an idea as to what the hell's gonna go on.
Did you find anything about an end credit scene?
They're saying there are no end credit scenes.
Ooh.
Fuck you, Marvel.
So pretty much the only connections that we have to the MCU for Morbius are, we see that Spider-Man is considered a murderer. We see the return of Vulture. And it's a step towards Sinister Six. That's it. So there's not a whole lot to talk about for this because we've got the one trailer.
I don't know. I want an end credit scene. It's like him biting Blade or some shit. That's all I want.
No, we won't get that.
Do I ever get what I want?
What we could do, since we've actually just fucking talked about most of it, is Spider-Man and the Sinister Six. That's supposed to be our 3rd episode, but we've got plenty of time to knock out a little bit more convo on this.
I'm down.
What do you think there, Omar?
I'm down.
Tortilla flipping. This motherfucker sent us a video of him flipping tortillas and smacking them on the oven last night. Or the other Monday.
I'm not gonna lie, like
drunk.
you weren't just like flipping and laying down. You were like you were just dropping the winning card in a game of spades. Just bam.
High Joker, something like that.
So, all right, moving on to Spider-Man and the Sinister Six. What's up?
Why don't you talk about it?
I think I've done plenty of talking about it.
You haven't done shit, Dave.
Oh, okay. You're right. Get the fuck out of here. Omar, you've been awfully quiet tonight. What do you have on any of this?
Like, not much, obviously. I'm here to look pretty and drink tequila.
Well, you're doing one of them. Jeff.
Here. I'm looking. So
one out of two ain't bad.
So there's been 15. Jesus Christ, 15 different Sinister Sixes.
There was even a Sinister 60.
Yeah, that was insane. But there's 15 different sets of them. The main like repetitive one seems to be their Doc Ock, Shocker, and Electro. Mysterio
pops up. Mysterio pops up a lot.
2, 3, 4, 5. So, okay, yeah, you're right.
Mysterio
Some in here, I don't even know who they are. But
Juggernaut shows up in there at some point.
I mean, the OG is Doc Ock, Electro, Kraven, Mysterio, Sandman, and Vulture. That's what this one's showing. And then Hobgoblin is thrown in.
I wouldn't be surprised if they throw in Kraven as one of them. If they go old school.
Yeah.
They go with the original Sinister Six.
Lizard, Rhino, Electro, Doc Ock, Mysterio, and Vulture.
Sinister 6-1, Doc Ock, Electro, Kraven, Mysterio, Sandman, Vulture.
Oh, yep. Fuck. Sandman was in there, huh?
Sinister 6-2, Doc Ock, Electro, Hobgoblin, Mysterio, Sandman, Vulture. Yeah. Who the hell's GOG?
I don't know.
GOG.
Mm-hmm.
Kraven finds him. Finds a Jesus Christ, crashed spaceship. And Grog is some species.
Yep. An alien. Got it.
He steals Gwen Stacy. I don't know.
I wonder if Chameleon's ever going to make an appearance.
Fuck, I forgot he was a thing.
Well,
he's doing his job well.
Yeah, he's hiding. Good.
Well, here's the thing. How do we know he hasn't?
Well, let's think about this. Chameleon's name is Dmitry Smerdyakov or whatever. But let's look back at the latest movies that had a guy named Dmitry. Spider-Man Far From Home, The Bus Driver.
I don't remember that much.
Yeah, that's you're pushing it there.
Am I though? He was in there.
Oh, that guy.
You know, I mean.
Oh shit! Okay.
Actually, that specific Dimitri was apparently in the movie.
Yes.
And he's obviously not a normal bus driver.
No, obviously we knew that from the beginning. He worked for fucking Nick Fury.
You shut your mouth.
Well, alleged Nick Fury. He worked for the Skrulls. Which, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the latest Spider-Man movie, Far From Home, it wasn't actually Nick Fury.
It wasn't?
You didn't watch?
Yes, I watched it.
Oh, okay.
This guy doesn't even look like a Dimitri. I think me and Dave can both agree he looks like something else.
You racist bastard.
That's profiling.
He's Tunisian. He's Tunisian and Dutch.
That's profiling, and profiling is wrong.
I'm a cop. What's half my job? Or more than half profiling?
Fuck if I know. I'm not a cop.
Terrorizing non-white people.
So
listen, I'm in Southeast Ohio. There's all white people.
His face was like,
I'm a different ethnicity. I'm going to make myself feel like the victim.
So there's a chance that this Dimitri could be Chameleon, and he's just biding his time.
I don't think so. I think they'd made some kind of reference.
Or they could go another route, and Chameleon is actually a Skrull.
Oh, God, I fucking hope not.
That would honestly make sense.
They kind of can.
Yeah, that's
I
literally
hope
their.
not, but I mean, it would
what
make
they do.
sense for this current situation.
Yeah, why did fucking Nick Fury? Why wasn't he there? Like, why was he just chilling?
He's training.
Training.
He was laying on a fake beach.
He was training. No, he was training the Skrulls.
Literally, the last scene, he lays down on a fake beach. Don't.
No, he gets up from the fake. Oh. What? People can't take a break for a moment?
Apparently, the Eternals is supposed to come out this year.
Put those on yourself. Come on.
Put those away, you clown. Apparently, the Eternals comes out at the end of this year.
Really?
We had this conversation, I'm pretty sure, with the picture I sent.
November 6th,
talk to you.
2020.
It got pushed back 10 months for the corona.
That sounds right. Yes, that sounds familiar.
And then February is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
I still have that note for next year.
And then May, Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness.
Wait, when?
May next year.
Oh, I thought you said May.
I almost got really excited.
I was like, why do we not have a trailer?
And then November next year, Thor 4, Love and Thunder. Pretty excited for that. Not going to lie.
I don't know how I feel about it. I think they're going to take the focus off, Hemsworth more to have, the female Thor.
I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either.
I don't see Natalie Portman really pulling her weight
sustaining
that
one.
Black Panther 2 has a release date of May 6, 2022.
God damn. What the hell?
Yeah. And then still to be determined, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. Adam Warlock is still they're still talking about it, but I don't know.
I mean, they're even shooting anything right now? I'm assuming not.
No, they're absolutely shooting stuff.
What, for Guardians of the Galaxy?
I would assume so, because apparently Thor is supposed to make an appearance in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, he left with them last time.
Yeah, I would assume so.
As Guardians of the
Galaxy. As Guardians of the Galaxy.
And it is officially confirmed Fantastic Four and the X-Men are going to be in the MCU. We just don't know when.
Kind of knew that.
Well, better be Hugh Jackman.
It won't be. Get over it.
I won't.
I'm going to be sad too, but nothing we can do about it.
Let's just get Danny DeVito and use a lot of CGI.
Yeah, right.
What's wrong with you?
What, me?
Yeah.
A lot.
How many shots do you take? Okay, well, there's another one.
It's not like I'm going to go anywhere.
I'm waiting. Is that 5 or 6?
I don't know. No idea. 4 or 5? I don't know. I was sipping on that one. I wasn't taking a full shot.
You just took a shot.
It was like half full.
It's a half shot.
It was a half shot.
Mm-hmm.
See, there's still plenty left.
Where'd you grow up? I just want to know how shitty your education system was there. That's
Oh
all I
my
wanna know.
God. Shut up.
Wait, no. I'm not going on the race thing.
Shut up.
So what you going on then?
Hey,
What
wow,
state you
look,
grew up in?
Morbius.
I went to the second poorest school there was in Ohio, so not a lot you got to compete with here.
I went to school in Northern Virginia, so in Arlington, so I'm all right.
I'm going to get off here.
Oh my God. What the fuck just happened?
I don't know. I don't know. I think the thing is that we don't have much info on the movie. There hasn't been much leaked. And they don't show much else. He really only has connections to but so many things. So contrary to Black Widow and Black Widow Taskmaster, there was tons of rabbit holes we could go through.
Mm-hmm.
Which we did. But for this one, there's only but so far we can really go. Most of these, like Morbius is much more Spider-Man.
It really is. But it also opens up
keep
because
stemming off that.
It also opens up a lot of things because in the Spider-Man comics, you see a lot of the other Marvel characters come into the Spider-Man world. The X-Men made an appearance in there. Blade, Doctor Strange. You see a lot of fucking people, but the Spider-Verse is very, very large itself. It's really hard to tell where all this is going to go.
I still think no matter what, the centerpiece is going to be Doctor Strange. I think a lot of what's going to happen is going to depend on what happens in that movie.
Yeah, and that is actually one thing we're going to talk about next week is the multiverse because of all the effects of Avengers Endgame.
So in other words, we're going to go ahead and have like a 4-hour conversation.
I don't know. We talk pretty fast about a lot of shit, so.
Yeah. But there's a lot of rabbit holes we can go down through that one.
Very much so.
Let's do it. Screw it. Let's just put on.
Not tonight.
What do you have to do, Dave? Nothing. Me, I can work tired, and Omar's got all the alcohol he needs. Let's do it.
You're right.
Prove me wrong.
All right, how about this? What would you like to see with this Morbius movie, Dave?
Everything I've talked about. I'm already getting more than I bargained for with the appearance of Woody Harrelson, Michael Keaton, and the guy who's playing Scorpion. We're getting mentions of Oscorp, which means we're opening a whole new avenue of the Spider-Verse, which means there is no way Tom Holland's only signed on for 2 more movies. He might only be signed on for 2 more movies for Disney,
Spider-Man,
but Sony, he's going to be there for a while. At least 3, maybe 4 more movies, especially if they're doing the Sinister Six. They got to do a lot of build-up. They got to do a lot of character development through some movies.
I mean, he's been in, 4 movies already?
Who, Tom Holland?
Yeah.
Avengers 3 and 4, Civil War, Homecoming, 5.
They've been in 5.
So he's going to do 2 more for Disney, and he's going to do however many he's going to do for Sony.
Well, here's the thing. There's probably going to be another contract signing.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, if they do this multiverse thing right, I would not be surprised if there is a massive crossover from Sony to MCU.
Well, I think we're already going to get a crossover within the next probably 3 major movies. I mean, especially with Doctor Strange, it's going to happen there if it doesn't happen before.
I mean, I hear what you're saying. You say 3 major movies, which means there's also going to be a bunch of minor movies.
Yeah, but where would you unveil?
Let's think
like
about it. Spider-Man's first appearance.
Build up.
Spider-Man's first appearance was in a minor movie. If we're counting the Avengers movies as the majors. Even though Civil War itself was a major movie.
See, I'm like considering like Black Widow like a minor one and a Spider-Man movie a major one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I hear you.
You got your A squad versus your B squad.
I got you.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at it like this. This is what I'm looking at. So we've got Spider-Man 3 coming out in the MCU. Probably going to get Tom Holland for another Avengers movie. We just don't know what. Then we're going to get him in the Sony universe to battle the Sinister Six. Not to mention, you're probably going to get another standalone Spider-Man movie in the Sony universe. That's 4 right there. Also, with the crossover possibilities with a few things, the multiverse, the Spider-Verse, all that stuff, you're looking at a live-action Into the Spider-Verse movie. So there's 5. And if they keep going like the animated's doing with a sequel, 6. But you also got to think about, you're going to have to find a movie where Scorpion gets his gear. You're going to have to find a movie where Shocker comes back. You're going to have to find the 6th Sinister Six. You're going to have to find where they all come together. And because you can't just have them all come together in one movie.
We already got 2.
Just like you got 2. Not to mention,
in 3 movies,
you've also got to do Venom and Carnage, which I wouldn't be surprised if Spider-Man makes an appearance.
But here's the thing: you already got 2 for one movie, or potentially 3 if you count Scorpion, Vulture, and Morbius. Right? You never know. So there's 1. There's
plus Shocker.
Another movie, get the others, and then the 3rd movie, Sinister Six crossover. Spider-Man's a punk bitch, and he can't take 6 people down.
You got a lot of hate in your heart tonight.
He got beat by a guy with CGI cameras.
Technically, he didn't get beat. And technically, he got pushed in front of a moving train.
Tobey Maguire stopped a moving train.
Because he saw it coming.
He was already on it.
Tom Holland did not.
What if they go the Dark Avengers route?
Oh, that'd be sick.
That's going to be like Phase 12 in 38 years. They're remaking the Spider-Man for the 12th time by that point.
That'd be pretty dope.
Tom Holland's grandson is going to be playing Spider-Man.
Oh, jeez.
Tom Holland's Uncle Ben.
Jesus. I will say, I am a fan of MCU's Aunt May.
Oh, God.
Who isn't?
Happy's hitting that.
Who
Happy's
isn't?
Getting all up in there. Who, the actress?
Marissa Tomei. She fine.
I see why he put himself probably with Aunt, to have a little fling going on. He's like, I invented this Marvel universe. I deserve something. That's why he did it.
I don't know. I think Omar, I think you're right. I think a lot of this is going to hinge on Doctor Strange 2. Like a lot. Which I think that might also be why Black Panther 2 is coming out after Doctor Strange 2, because we may see the return of Killmonger and Ulysses Claw.
Well, you also said Doom. Dr. Doom might be in that as well. Which, perfect crossover opportunity.
Oh, we can bring up Dave. You and I had this conversation. Dalton, who would you cast as Dr. Doom?
Ooh.
Somebody older.
No.
Oh. I don't want it like the last one where a 22-year-old kid. Because that Fantastic Four was shit. It was worse than the first two.
I don't even remember that. I think I made it. Oh, no. You're talking about the one with Killmonger playing Human Torch?
Yeah.
So I watched about 10 minutes of that movie, and I immediately stopped because I couldn't get through it. It was so bad.
And then before that, Human Torch played Captain America. Oh, that's going to be weird.
What about that crossover?
Because Cap instantly catches fire. Doesn't know what the fuck's going on. Man, I don't know. I really don't know who I'd cast. Ben Affleck?
I told Dave my pick. Owen Shaw, the dude that played
Luke Evans.
Yeah, Luke Evans. That's his name.
He played Owen
Luke
Shaw
Evans
in Fast and Furious.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be a good. I don't know. I kind of want to see somebody like bigger.
Dr. Doom really wasn't that big of a dude until he put on his outfit, his suit.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Like that's.
But as far as character,
Henry Cavill.
They're rumoring him for Wolverine.
Oh, that's right.
Him and cocking his arms.
Oh God, that shit still cracks me up. We had that conversation. We were talking about Henry Cavill and how in Mission Impossible 6, the bathroom scene. Apparently, it wasn't scripted. He just did it, and he was just like, and it was a fucking thing. He just got up, did it, and they stuck and kept it in the movie.
Wait, what did he do? I remember that scene, but what did he do?
He got up and he reloaded his arms. He did one of those, cocked his arms, and got ready to go get in that fight with the dude in the bathroom.
Yeah, he basically reloaded his arms.
Yeah,
for lack of a better term.
Yeah, he ran out of ammo, so he had to reload.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just want something that would look the part for Dr. Doom. Even though you're going to have a mask melted on your face at some point, but still.
I don't know. And we can get into this, another time because we are coming up on about an hour. But there's so much you can do with the Sinister Six and Spider-Man and the whole Marvel universe as a whole, not just the MCU, not just the Sony universe, everything. Nope. Tequila's gone. Time to go.
Just this bottle.
That much left months ago.
Are we gonna get some more tortilla flipping?
I can do some more tortilla flipping.
Oh
God!
Just
flop them down.
Yeah. What did you even make anything with them, or did you just flip tortillas and then eat them?
I put some queso fresco in them.
Why didn't you make tacos or something?
I didn't feel it. Well, I did actually. I heated up some chorizo I had too and ate that.
Oh, there's the 10th shot. We don't know. I'm gonna start keeping a counter.
I took half of it. There was that much left.
You went up here and then nope. That's how much was left whenever you showed us 5 minutes ago.
It was an hour ago.
You know what? I have the picture. Let's see whenever you started.
Oh my God! You took a picture?
I did.
It's on the group chat.
I sent it to the chat.
Oh.
Well, now it's not wanting to fucking load. Hold on.
But that's what you get for having bullshit internet.
True that.
Show me the front of the bottle. The sticker. Okay, it looks like it's up kind of between the big bat wing and the writing where it says C. It's in the middle of that.
Between here?
On that up. Yeah, there. Yeah.
There was not that much in there.
I'm telling you, that's what it looks like.
There was not that much in there. Hold on, let me look at it. Well, that's a terrible angle. I can't tell shit.
It is. I can't tell shit. But
I can't tell. Yeah, I can't tell.
Travesty.
I don't think it was up that high.
That's the guy who's taking 10 shots.
It wasn't 10.
It was like 7.
Released on 7 or 8.
All right, I'll give you that one.
Oh.
What?
I heard a chink.
Well, it's another tall boy. It's my last one, actually. So when this beer is done, this show is over.
Well. So Dave, when are we going to do another Chumbawamba challenge?
At least a year.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ. So for those that are watching this and don't know, the Chumbawamba challenge, it's something that we started on the other podcast that I run, the Ball Pit. A little shameless plug there. Basically, the song Tub Thumpin', it's a whiskey drink, a vodka drink, a cider drink, a lager drink in some random order that was not what I just said. You have to drink all those before the song is over. So you're doing 2 shots and you're slamming 2 beers basically before the song is over. 2 pints. We did it at the end of February. We did 2 rounds in one duration of the song.
It was a terrible idea.
It was the worst because cider makes you have so much foam. It was so bad. So the second you burp, it looks like you're throwing up, but it's just the foam.
Just like that.
Yeah, well, except there was like stuff hanging off my beard. It was gross. Oh my God. That was so bad. I hated that night. I hated it so much.
And then we ordered delivery Taco Bell.
Oh God, $45 worth of Taco Bell.
Were you guys high?
No, we were hammered.
We were hammered. We drank 8 drinks in under 3 minutes. Actually, it was under 3 minutes.
2 minutes and 58 seconds. It was the worst.
Hey, they have AA meetings at the church on Sundays, guys.
Okay, go ahead and hang out. I'm good. This is the first time I've drank in like a week.
I'm surprised after you heard that news. I'm surprised you didn't go get obliterated.
What news? Oh, today? Yeah.
I thought it was like 2 days ago you got that.
No, well, so I heard it 2 days ago, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm not gonna like lose anything, but it just sucks because I like having the extra fundage. So
that's fair.
Anywho, back to why the fuck we're here.
Morbius.
We could literally talk about anything on our topic list, and it could tie together in the Marvel world. So let's go with our what ifs or let's go with our potential fantasy castings for people.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. So
good, Omar. What are you doing?
Fantastic Four. Omar, you and I have talked about this a little bit. We talked about Luke Evans for Dr. Doom.
Yep.
John Krasinski
I can
for
see that.
Mr. Fantastic.
I can see that one.
What about Blake Lively, his wife, as Invisible Woman?
That's not Blake Lively. That is.
Oh,
Blake
no,
Lively's
you're right.
Emily
wife.
Blunt.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Ryan Reynolds.
Blake Lively's Deadpool's wife.
I'd take that
My
100%.
bad. I get
Ryan Reynolds' wife.
those two. I enjoy them both. So it confused. Well, to be honest,
Enjoys them both.
let's be real. But honestly, though, either one of them could do it.
I'd
Emily
take Emily
Blunt or
Blunt
Blake
just because, like where they were together in the was it A Quiet Place? Is that what it's called? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great. I mean, they didn't talk worth shit, but I mean, they were just good together. You know what I like? They worked well together. I just thought so.
Yeah.
But
And, ever since The Office ended, John Krasinski went on and did Jack Ryan. He was in 13 Hours. So he's beefed
basically
up for a
a god.
superhero
So,
role. And he was supposed he auditioned to be Captain America.
yeah,
So it's
because he was in like the final 3 or 4, I think.
he was in the final 3, I believe, and it was him, Chris Evans, and somebody else. I can't remember who it was. But Chris Evans got it. Obviously, we're happy for that.
Speaking of Chris Evans, who would you play as Human Torch?
You know who okay, I don't remember.
I think for that one
he plays.
Go ahead.
He plays the guy who plays Eggsy and
Kingsman.
Kingsman.
Tagar, fuck, what's his name?
Egerton or something.
Yeah, something like that. He played Elton John in Rocket Man.
And Rocket Man, yep.
I could see him playing Human Torch. You need someone younger.
Cocky and all that shit, yeah.
Yeah, you need someone younger. And, yeah, I can see that. I can ban that one. Plus, I don't think anybody's going to turn down Disney money.
No.
Taron Egerton.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, okay. On that note, you get fucking him to play Human Torch. You remember we were talking, bring back Michael Chiklis for The Thing. Because he honestly, of those four, he did the best job.
No, I mean,
he's got the voice. He's got the build. And what about bringing in Colin Firth as Dr. Doom?
Who's Colin Firth?
He is older.
He's a little bit older, and he played Lancelot.
Oh, I know who he is.
Yeah, he was in Kingsman also.
It'd be a different role for him.
It would be.
I don't know. What's it's a tech guy in Kingsman.
Oh, Mark Strong. Merlin.
Yeah, the guy who blows himself up. Merlin, that's what it is.
Yeah.
He would. I don't think he'd be a good Dr. Doom. He's got a good look, but I don't think he'd be a good Dr. Doom.
Would have been something though, because he'd be good for something.
Honestly, I think he'd be a good Beast.
Ooh,
for X-Men.
The problem is with
either
Beast,
a lot of costume or a lot of working out.
I still hear just Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No matter what for Beast, I hear Kelsey Grammer.
Which is why I think Mark Strong would be good, because the voice is different, but the language is the same.
Yes, they both speak English.
Eat shit.
We could have ended this a while ago, Dave, and you just kept pressing.
Cheers.
Okay, so we've got our guy for Dr. Doom, Luke Evans. I'm still sold on him.
I'm sold on Luke Evans.
He's got that look, dude. He's got the black hair, and it's just
British.
Yeah.
Angry British.
Yes.
The last guy was too who played him, wasn't he?
He wasn't angry British, but he was angry and had a good look to him. He just sucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was the dude from Nip Tuck.
Yeah,
I watched it.
Fuck. Now I gotta find his name. I don't remember his name. Hang on a sec. Let me look that up.
So that's your Fantastic Four.
John Krasinski, Taron Egerton, Emily Blunt, and Michael Chiklis, I think would be. You got to have him back for The Thing. He was just.
I don't know if you.
And Luke Evans.
I don't know, man. He's too old. I think he's too old to be in this cast.
He's just a voice, though.
Who?
No, he's not. In the first one, it had his face. It was
I know.
CGI, but it had everything.
In the first one, but
Julian McMahon was the guy who played Dr. Doom in the first.
But in this one, they don't have to give them yet another origin story.
No, you don't. It could
Just
be part of the multiverse where they just show up.
That's fair.
At some point you go to another movie and you see, hey, there's fucking, random surprise super genius Dr. Reed Richards figured this out.
Just name drop Reed Richards, have it show up like on the news and something in the background or something like that in some movie saying, oh, they go up into space and this happened. And then just kind of throw it in that way, and then eventually you just introduce the Fantastic Four.
After a rocky space mission, these four came back, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then that's when you get a Fantastic Four movie where they're discovering their powers that they've already gotten. And that's where Dr. Doom comes in, and then you get Fantastic Four 2 and 3 and 4. But
you're reaching at that point.
Yeah, well.
You're reaching for 3.
But I honestly, Michael Chiklis coming back as Ben Grimm in The Thing, that would be I would appreciate that more. He honestly, of the 4, he did the best. Now, okay, here's a question that you and I talked about for a while that night, Omar. The voice of the Silver Surfer.
Who did it in the last one?
Lawrence Fishburne.
That's right.
I don't hear anything else but Lawrence Fishburne. It was all Fox anyway, so why not?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, the guy from John Wick. All right.
Really? Really? Not Morbius from the fucking Matrix?
It's the most recent thing he was in.
The Matrix. It's the most iconic.
I only watched those once piece.
You only need to watch them once a piece, really, but come on now, it's Morpheus.
When did they come out? Like 98 or 2002? I don't know. I was still in single-digit years.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he's a
child.
He's a youngster.
26.
You're a child, that's why.
What are you, 47? Shut up.
Close.
Wait, what?
What? Really? You're not? Shut up.
I thought you were in your 30s.
I am 38.
Oh, you're not too far ahead of me.
Close?
Oh. I should have thrown out a random ass number out to be like, yeah, dude, I'm
all right,
47.
Let's say we can't have him. If we can't have him voice the Silver Surfer, who else?
Dude, Lawrence Fishburne was in Ant-Man and Wasp.
So he can't be. Well, I mean, he could do the voice.
Oh, one of the agents, wasn't he?
Oh,
right?
shit.
Oh, no, he was the other professor taking care of Ghost.
Goliath. From back in the day.
That's right.
They talked about it in the movie, Dalton.
Yes,
yeah,
they did.
How tall he got, and then he said I got taller. Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. But me, I'm blasting.
So he can't be Silver Surfer.
Yes, he can.
He can, but he can't.
He can't play the voice.
Voice of Silver Surfer.
He can, but he can't because I guarantee you he's coming back for another movie.
That doesn't change the it's not gonna be Lawrence Fishburne's body and face.
I guarantee you there's something about that in some contract or some bullshit. I can almost put money on it.
Morgan Freeman.
See, I thought that too, but unless I want a documentary about penguins, I'd rather see him on
TV
in person.
Fair. Well, let's be honest. The documentary about penguins, who did it better? Samuel L. Jackson or Morgan Freeman?
The farce of the penguin.
Actually,
Lewis Black randomly
the best
in
penguin documentary was old Cumberbatch when he kept, saying penguins wrong.
Penguins. Penguins. He couldn't say penguins. Penguins. I don't think Dave. Are you familiar with this, Dave?
No, I'm not.
The Benedict Cumberbatch could not say penguins.
He did a whole documentary saying the wrong word
about penguins, and he kept saying penguins wrong. He would pronounce it penguins, and it just kept getting worse as they went along.
That is awesome.
We will send it to you. One of us will send it to you.
Please do. So here's my next question. What about Ving Rhames?
Who?
Really?
I didn't hear what he said.
Ving Rhames.
He was in Mission Impossible. The big black guy.
Yeah, I know who he is. I don't know. That's just.
I think you need a very calm, soothing type voice for Silver Surfer.
Because that's how it was. He's like, I'm going to fuck you up, but I'm going to do it calmly.
With
that's exactly how he did it. With class. That's why it needs to be somebody British.
Nope, can't use Idris Elba.
He's
fucking Heimdall.
Oh, I mean, he's dead now, so.
It's true.
Oh,
or Daniel Craig for Silver Surfer.
But they're bringing 007 in the multiverse.
What?
I don't know.
Rabbit hole.
He could do it either.
Daniel Craig for Silver Surfer? Why not?
I don't see it.
You don't have to see it. You got to hear it.
I don't see it.
Oh, you know what?
I don't hear it with my ears.
The dude that played Merlin in Kingsman.
Mark Strong, Silver Surfer. I can see that.
Oh, yeah.
His voice. He has a very calm kind of
Actually, honestly, now that you're bringing up Kingsman, either him or Colin Firth.
I think I'd take him over Colin Firth for Silver Surfer.
I mean, I'm with you, but you could use either or. What about, okay, so we've got our Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer cast. X-Men.
Fuck, we derailed. Not going down this hole.
It's fantasy casting. That's what we're doing.
Hugh Jackman for everybody.
For everybody? Hey, Jean Grey, what do you want, bub?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, really, fantasy casting at this point, it'll be hard to replace Hugh Jackman.
It absolutely would, but we also got Cyclops, Jean Grey, Rogue, Storm, Beast.
Who did I mention?
Gambit.
I wish they would have made Cyclops better. He was trash.
Oh, he's so bad. In all the movies.
Charlie Hunnam for Cyclops.
Oh, we did talk about that.
Ooh, yes, we talked about that one.
That'd be good.
Yeah, we did talk about that. We did talk about Charlie.
Because we mentioned that the times that they have done Cyclops, he's always been a very little goody two-shoes and kind of soft.
You know what? No. He's a pussy-ass bitch.
And then Charlie Hunnam would actually bring a
little bit of badassery to the table.
Yeah. With him,
he
could
and
probably
Jackman walk up beside each other. Like,
at that point, you could probably do the one with the Cyclops with the X.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Think about it. Ron Perlman is Beast.
I mean, he kind of looks like it.
You feel me?
I mean, he's already played basically the fucking devil, so I mean, yeah.
He played Hellboy, so he does good in makeup.
And nowadays, you don't even put on makeup.
What about for Jean Grey? Because Famke Janssen did real good.
Emily Blunt.
No.
You already picked her in Fantastic Four.
It's fantasy. I can pick whoever I want. Oh, man.
Now, I'm pulling from Sons of Anarchy here.
No, don't say it. Nope. I don't want her in anything anymore.
Who?
You're not going to say Seagal, are you?
No, I'm not. Not
okay.
Bundy. I don't want her in this.
Peggy Bundy.
No, I'm talking about the girl who played Tara, Maggie Siff. She would be a good Jean Grey. I don't think she's tall enough, though. And then we've also.
So I know. Oh, go ahead.
Who would we get to play Professor X? Who pulls off the?
But hey, going back to Jean Grey, I got 3.
Okay.
Anne Hathaway, Charlize Theron, however the fuck you say her name, and shit, who's the third one? I got those 2 right now.
I got 3. These 2, and then somebody else I don't got.
Kate Winslet, believe it or not.
Ew, fuck no.
They're all in the X-Men movies. Jean Grey, she was like mid-30s. They're all older. They're all great actresses, especially Anne Hathaway. I think she'd be a great one, and she resembles the original one almost to a T.
Anne Hathaway is the only one I would consider for that. But also, what about Jennifer Garner? She's tall. She's attractive. She's got the look.
I disappoint her for 20 minutes.
You're giving yourself a lot of credit.
A lot of credit.
She got about 48 seconds out of me.
That's 19 minutes and 12 seconds for cuddling.
20 seconds if she dresses up like Elektra.
You right.
Who else we met? Storm.
Dude, that is so hard to pick because Halle Berry is Storm.
She was perfect. Okay, Halle Berry's dead, Dave. She just died. We can't pick her.
Why would you do that? She's a national treasure.
Hypothetically speaking. You got to pick somebody.
Hold on. Let's go back to Jean Grey. What do you think, Omar?
I think you're on it with
Jennifer Garner.
I mean, it also depends on what age range they're going for.
That's very true.
I mean, there are going to be professors and teachers. I'd say late 20s, early 30s.
I say it's going to be where they picked up with the X-Men series back in 2000. Late 20s, early 30s kind of age range. You can CGI some stuff. Makeup does a lot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my pick's Jennifer Garner. Charlie Hunnam is Cyclops. Jennifer Garner is Jean Grey. If we have to replace Hugh Jackman for Wolverine, because we could literally sit here and talk about that for hours.
Tom Hardy.
We can't.
Tom Hardy's dead. All right. Tom Hardy's dead.
No, it's not even that. They're tying the MCU and the Sony universe together with Spider-Man. So we
Henry Cavill.
Tom Hardy.
Henry Cavill.
Huh?
Henry
Cavill?
Henry Cavill. Cable, Cabal, whatever.
He's the rumor, and I saw concept art of it. I don't hate it.
I mean, like I said, he basically had to be playing. He'd be playing The Witcher in Canadian.
Basically, all you got to do is throw a few A's and boots in there.
See, here's the only issue. Since we've had Hugh Jackman, who, is a normal-sized human and not 6'4" and just, fucking yoked, that would be a huge change. I know it's just a little aesthetics, but still, I don't know.
Hugh Jackman ain't short.
He's not, but he's not 6'4", he's not Henry fucking bullshit.
He's like
size,
6 foot, but he's still jacked.
Nah, he's about the same. Is he? Hold on. Isn't he about the same height as Ryan Reynolds?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Reynolds is 6'2".
He is.
Yeah.
They did their commercials together. Yeah, they're about the
very
same.
creepy that we all know that Ryan Reynolds is 6'2".
Well, let's be honest here. Ryan Reynolds is a fucking national treasure.
Whoa. Henry Cavill's only 6'1".
There you go.
Perfect.
Army Hammer. Oh, I haven't heard that name in a while. He's 6'5". Shit.
I forgot he existed in the world.
Hugh Jackman's actually taller than Henry.
Yeah.
By an inch. Okay,
6'2".
well.
6'2", same as Ryan Reynolds.
I've always imagined, I just want to verify, I always imagined Wolverine being my height, 5'8". And
not even.
Yo.
Wolverine's like between 5'3" and 5'6", dude.
Yeah, he's a short stack. So, Storm.
That's why I jokingly said Danny DeVito.
CGI the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he really he's supposed to be between 5'3" and 5'6". He's not tall at all.
He's
Storm.
not past 4 foot. Yeah, hey. Oh, Storm the character.
No, I'm saying you. Because you were well, you wanted to verify about Deadpool and Wolverine and all that stuff with the height. You're talking to the two biggest Deadpool fans in the world.
Why is it that we know Ryan Reynolds' height, though? Why is that a thing?
Because that is Deadpool in the comics.
Yeah, Deadpool's 6'2"
He's a
Canadian.
shit-talking 6'2" merc with the mouth. Guess what Ryan Reynolds is? All that except a merc.
Pretty much.
You don't know that. But
he's got a point. We don't
know. He does have a point. You do have a point.
What were you going to ask me?
That. I wasn't going to ask you anything. I was going to tell you stuff. We know Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds are the same height because we are big Ryan Reynolds followers because we love Deadpool that much.
All right, don't sass me. Who we want to pick for Storm?
I've actually got an easier decision to make here aside from Storm because I have no clue. Gambit.
We talked about this. It's the,
Channing Tatum.
Nah,
Bang,
I'm gonna go.
I got one for Storm.
Oh no! We did talk about this. The guy who played him in the original Wolverine movie, the Origins movie, Taylor Kirsch, because he did a fucking fantastic job. There could be some fucking multiverse bullshit.
But anyways, who's the chick who plays Gamora? What's her name?
Zoe
And who's playing
Saldana.
Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Put her as Storm.
Really? In the same universe where she's Gamora.
Fuck. It's still not connecting that they're going to be a thing. They're still separate in my mind.
They're not separate anymore. Dude, I don't know who would play Storm, but Gambit, what did we end up deciding on? Omar.
Or Gambit?
Yeah.
The dude that played him in the Origins.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The guy who played him in Origins. Mm-hmm. And that could be an easy bring-in. That could be an easy grab using the multiverse. Hey, multiverse.
He's not like a huge character.
Right.
He's not like a primetime character. So the fact that you can use a nobody to play him.
Right. What about Rogue?
I want somebody with a Southern accent.
You gotta have it because we talked about that one too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's right.
Dude, we spent an hour and a half in a car ride talking about who we would cast
for Gambit, because you tried to say, no, what about what would you say, Matthew McConaughey? I was like, no. He said he's Southern. I was like, nah, but he's not from Louisiana.
It's the Texas. It's the Texas.
Right, Texas. That's Texas. That's not Louisiana. There's a big difference.
Hey, I know somebody, my ex-wife, Southern accent.
Sucks the life out of people.
I have a really bad joke, but I don't want to say it.
I'm single.
Well, we know she can act because she acted like she loved you.
Ooh. Oh.
I told you it was bad.
That was hurtful.
I told you it was bad.
Go to the corner.
No.
Damn.
Good God.
That was rough.
I told you it was bad.
Jesus. That was just downright mean.
Yeah, but obviously I took his side in all of it.
You probably shouldn't have.
Nah.
I thought my joke
was main reason got divorced. Fuck.
I feel you. I've been there.
Yeah, all three of us have been divorced.
Hey!
Hey, high five, yeah.
The Divorce Nerds Podcast.
We're changing our name.
Divorce Nerds.
We got a logo and everything. I'm not doing that shit again.
Department of Divorce Nerds Podcast.
Just have 3 wedding rings, just like broken half.
Jesus Christ! Fuck. All right, so for Rogue, we're gonna cast Rogue, and then we're gonna cast Storm, and then we're gonna cast Professor X.
Rogue has to be like 20 years old.
And there's no good 20-year-old actors unless we try and pick up iCarly.
Hold on. Because if we're going the route of...
Yo! I just thought about this shit.
If they're all going to be the same age, and they're all supposed to be professors...
What's Taylor Swift doing?
Fuck no.
No, fuck her. I'll beat that bitch.
Fuck no. She has to be older.
Anna Kendrick.
I love her. She is just a magical human being.
But not for Rogue.
Ooh. No, but I had a better idea for Jean Grey.
Anna Kendrick.
Sarah Rafferty, redhead on the show Suits.
Never watched it.
Redhead, hot. Definitely has the look. Darken the hair down a little bit.
Yeah, you're going to have to get rid of the hair.
Darken it down a little bit, but it works.
Definitely older.
Yeah. Once again, makeup CGI. I mean, there's some pictures here where her hair is just like Jean Grey's, where it's kind of like that reddish brunette deal going on.
All right, so let's focus on Storm because this is going to be the most difficult one.
Nobody's got anything.
Halle Berry.
Nobody's got anything.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I looked up famous female black actresses. I know 2 of them. 3 of them.
I'm not surprised.
I'd say we could use, what do you think, Omar? Gabrielle Union?
Why not use the chick from Apocalypse? Oh,
no.
She's already been Storm.
It's not even that. She just wasn't like she had a good look, but that was it. She couldn't act worth a fuck.
She looked just like her. Penelope Cruz. I don't know.
No, what?
Salma Hayek.
No.
Jennifer Lopez.
Plus, she's in Eternals.
Who is?
Maggie Smith.
Salma Hayek.
Is she really?
Yeah.
Most excellent.
Hey, why haven't we talked about Emilia Clarke at all? Damn.
I mean, yeah, damn,
For
but
what?
Yeah, what could she play?
I don't know. Hey, why not Sandra Bullock for Jean Grey?
Too old.
Yeah, you're right.
Still hot, but too old.
Can't they just do what they did? Never mind.
So I'm going to make this joke. When did you turn to RoboCop? Omar got it. Bro,
I got it.
Your internet's...
Is it bad?
It sucks.
Yeah, it does. Hey, I'm moving next week, and I'll have a gig. So a gig.
Oh, you'll be with me then. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Your internet makes Dave's look great.
My internet is great.
No, it's not.
How many megabytes per second you get download or megabits?
It is now. It's 6 months ago. It was not. Ever since I moved, it was. Is it not good right now? You're using your cell phone. Fuck you.
Connected to my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, your Wi-Fi is pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Is that what you have, Omar? Is 1 gigabyte or 1 gigabit per second?
Yeah. No, it's not. It doesn't actually come down to a gig per second, but that's the speeds I'm supposed to be able to have.
Yeah, you're probably pushing 750 on a good day.
On Wi-Fi,
Really?
no. On Wi-Fi, on my phone.
Not on Wi-Fi.
I have no idea. On Wi-Fi on my phone, I'm like at 300 something.
Still.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Storm.
Black Widow Taskmaster. Come on.
That was last time. Dude, I don't know.
Storm.
Like, honestly, I don't even know who for Professor X or Magneto. Like, you and I talked about it. James McAvoy as Professor X would work. Michael Fassbender as Magneto would work. Sophie Turner as Jean Grey does not work.
Mm-mm.
It's terrible. It's awful. Jennifer Lawrence as Mystique, horrendous. So bad.
Didn't mind the bodysuit though.
You feel me? I don't know who for Rogue or Storm. Some actors may have to reprise roles as part of the multiverse. I don't know.
I think Anna Kendrick should still be Rogue.
She got to have that Louis. What was it? It wasn't Louisiana. It was what the fuck was it?
What movie?
No, I'm talking about her accent. Where the fuck was she from? What the fuck?
I think.
Why does she have to have a Southern accent?
Because that's who the fuck she is.
It's from Mississippi.
There you go.
Oh, mighty Mississippi. Now you
She's
need
from
that down south.
I'm going to do a really weird Google search right now. Do not judge me.
That's the Rogue I remember.
With the unproportioned chest to waist ratio? Yeah.
I mean, the 90s, yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, Omar, did you give us a Star Trek thing? Are we not doing that yet?
No, we're not doing that right now. If we do that, we need to do it at the beginning, not when I've had a bunch.
Oh, shit. The girl from Mean Girls.
Which one? There's like 4 of
The
them.
one that tried to make fetch happen. She's from Mississippi.
Oh, the brunette? The toe shooter
Lacey Chabert. She's hot. And if
I don't think she's been in a single movie since then.
She could do it.
I could see her as Rogue.
You know? Other than that, there's not a lot going on there.
I mean, if we're following the guidelines from the last X-Men, where Rogue was just kind of like unattractive and whatnot, we're going to got to find somebody else.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. Jessica Alba's from Mississippi?
She also has herpes.
What?
She also has herpes.
Sue Storm has herpes?
Yeah.
Where did you read this?
As do like 75% of the world.
No, she has like the real ones. Like, if
Oh,
if
so
you
there's
put it in,
fake
you're gonna have
herpes?
red bumps. There's herpes that are not as serious. Shut up.
What the fuck? Apparently she got it from Derek Jeter?
Yeah, that's what it was.
That sucks.
Anyways, Fantastic Four.
Dude, we are down some rabbit holes. Oh, shit. We're coming up on 2. Dude, we're fucking way into this. I'm done with that beer, by the way.
Should I get another bottle?
No. No. Well, do you have ideas for Rogue and Storm?
Reprise the roles. Screw it.
YOLO.
Well, we have Iceman. Like, who's going to play Iceman? Who's going to play Bobby?
Anybody but the last guy. He was such a pussy.
Yeah, he's a bitch. And Pyro. I don't like him either.
Yeah, not the guy they got. Vinnie Jones's Juggernaut was just good for comic relief. On the Juggernaut, bitch.
And we need to find somebody for
All
Cat.
I'm thinking of is that video. You know what I'm talking about, Omar?
Yep. Fucking with my helmet.
I'm not in on the joke.
Really?
We'll post it on the page. Oh, by the way, are you ever going to accept the admin role to the Facebook page?
I did.
When?
Whenever you send it, you
Did
send
you
it
even
out.
go like the page? No.
Might not have done that.
Wow. Or this goddamn podcast. Don't even give a fuck. Okay, cool beans, bro. Cool. All right. On that note, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. So hopefully you fuckers stuck around for as long as you did. And we'll see you next week with God only fucking knows what else.
Like 8 episodes in one today.
We sure as fuck don't. On my schedule, it says multiverse, but who knows? So we'll
start
see.
a multiverse.
We will see.
We'll end up with herpes.
We did end in herpes.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.